How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Davey on everything, and welcome back to the podcast. We got episode number 34 or 35. I've done so many solos now that I don't even know what number I am on the normal show, but welcome. Thank you guys for stopping by. I got my boys, Devin and Roan from Raised by Comedy. Go check out their page. Everything is at Raised by Comedy. They got some funny-ass shit, and they're actually starting to blow up a little bit, so get in there before... You get in there and you can see that you're an original, you're an OG fan. Yeah. You don't want to be the guy that's like coming in,
jumps on the bandwagon.
Yeah, you don't want to be a bandwagoner on these guys because they're about to hit, and I'm about to ride their coattails right to the top. Okay, guys, so it's been a few weeks since we got together and done anything. You guys have been filming
before Christmas. Right?
Yeah, right? You guys have put out a fuckload of videos.
We have. We've
been
trying to
banging
grind
them out.
It's grind time. Yeah.
That's sick because
only one way to blow up, and it's to make videos and content, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. I've loved. You've had some funny ones too, so I think it's just a matter of time before you catch another mill.
We got another mill actually.
We're
on the go right now. 1.5 on Facebook.
What? Which one?
It is the one of Devin like leaking water on my shoe from.
That one just randomly hit. It rode the wave.
Yeah, it rode the wave.
That's an incredible thing. Like,
yeah,
it just like.
And that was like 12 videos ago.
That was so long ago, man.
That was more than 12 videos ago. But you know what? I'm not finding that happens on any platform besides Facebook. Like Instagram, it's like it's either a go or it's a no.
Yeah.
Facebook, it's like, well, you could pop off 3 weeks later, or it might just hang out where it is.
That's wild. It was just sitting there on the shelf,
and then it just boom,
and it got bought.
Boom, you got another mill. So what? Yeah, that's cool. You guys are about to start making some money then.
It has paid us so far. Yeah. That video. Yeah.
That's crazy. We were talking about like moving to Florida and shit. Here's a question. So assume like the entire world has the exact same kind of like taxes, income, politics, across the board, everything was the same.
Money isn't a problem.
And money's no issue. So if with those terms, if you could choose a place to live geographically, where would you pick? Would you stay in here in Canada? No, this guy's already gone. No. He's gone. Where are you picking?
It's somewhere warm.
So like, there's different types of warm though. You got dry heat, you got humid, you got Africa.
No, I don't want desert heat. It's too hot.
Okay.
Because not only that, deserts they get really hot during the day, then super cold at night. Because there's no fucking trees with producing carbon to. There's just not, everything's dead. It's deserted.
Yeah, but then you also got to think of somewhere like Thailand where you're literally like you're always sweating your balls off. Your legs are fucking. I feel like
you could get used to. I feel like you could get used to humidity though.
I don't know. I feel like I would go for like a 5-minute walk to the fucking mailbox.
But if you live in a desert, then there's nothing alive. It's just sand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Don't move to the middle of the desert, but there's cities built in the desert.
Yeah, we got all the in between.
Las Vegas and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what are your top few cities that you would want to live in? I think is probably something to narrow down.
Few?
Top few. You're like,
top few? Okay.
I'm more into coastal cities.
You want to be by the ocean?
Yeah.
I'd be like, so politics are the same everywhere. Money's not an issue. I'm going to like, I don't know why, but like, Oceanside, California would be sick.
No.
Honestly, even Vegas would be sick.
Wouldn't go to California.
Why?
It's gone to hell.
Yeah, but we're saying
all that's
not
a problem. Politics are the same everywhere.
Like you
picture
just
your favorite politics, like your best. Exactly
California
how you want the world to be.
The California has more of a Mediterranean climate.
You know what? I went to I've been to Florida a lot of times, and I went to Fort Lauderdale last time.
Fort Lauderdale's a great city.
Unreal beautiful.
That's a great city.
It's like you're living in the city, but it's like it's so fucking clean. It's unreal.
It's a good city,
dude. It was so nice, man.
It's got a sick strip too. Like the bar strip, it's literally ocean on one half of the street, like beach, and then the other half, just across the road, is just a fat strip of bars, like probably like 3 kilometers of fucking just bars.
It's so fucking clean too, and there's rotations of landscapers nonstop, and people cleaning it's crazy clean, man. I'm pretty sure it has low crime too, like. In the normal parts.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale.
You can find some tough spots in Fort Lauderdale. But it's nice, like, and Florida's nice.
Yeah, Florida's good. Florida's good. Like, it's a good area. It's like got a lot
Keys. You know that drive?
Yeah, it's a very diverse place.
Key West is.
Yeah, I've been there.
So you did the drive
all the way down to the
like it like that drive looks sick.
It's beautiful, man. It's actually honestly so beautiful.
Over water.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
sick,
and it's just like there's so many people that just like aren't rich people, and they're just living there, and they got these cool houses on the water, and it's actually super nice, man. But you get hit with hurricanes all the time.
Yeah, I feel like hurricanes
are fucking
you're
shit
fucked.
up down
There's
there.
nowhere
Yeah.
to go. You're just
get
in
it
the
with
middle.
One day there'll be a bad enough one where
That's the thing
waves
about
keep
Florida,
Key
man.
West
You got to
up
deal with
and
the
that.
hurricanes every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
But somewhere, what would be cool is like somewhere like Arizona would probably be pretty nice, no?
Arizona's cheap.
Switzerland would be nice.
Or even somewhere like Colorado. You know what I mean? Like it's just beautiful.
Yeah, honestly, it really goes down to, at this point, like what kind of climate you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because like Switzerland, you got that like beautiful,
Wouldn't
nice
go there.
grassy,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you do have a
okay,
nice
yeah.
winter too. Like I've seen some amazingly beautiful pictures from Switzerland. I haven't been there myself, but
wouldn't
then you
look-
got tropical climates
Yeah.
like Hawaii or something like that.
Yeah.
Like somewhere the Bora Bora would be a cool place
See,
to
like,
live.
but the thing is like you're
I
trying
don't
to
know.
think of places where shit isn't going down. All these places, shit is going down.
yeah,
That's the one bonus.
Politics are the same everywhere.
But like weather and shit.
Picture
can
the
be
best
tough.
politics.
But
That's
weather,
what's happening everywhere.
weather isn't politics.
Okay, well, yeah, you get hit by hurricanes and
You gotta
probably
be
Hawaii,
careful.
right?
Yeah.
And in Hawaii, spontaneous fires happen.
Okay, there's that.
Energy
okay.
weapon fires.
Hawaii's off the map. Hawaii's off
That's
the map.
not politics.
You know what? That is the one good thing about living in Canada. Yeah, we got tough winters.
God,
but
we're so-
nothing. That's the
No.
safest fucking place.
No
Yeah,
earthquakes. There's not a poisonous creature.
We're just living with bubble wrap around us,
Yeah,
guys.
it's
Like,
insane,
kind
bro.
of
There's
dumb.
no bears. There's no poisonous creatures, venomous creatures, nothing.
We were talking about going to the Everglades, doing like a little Everglade hike when,
Yeah.
like earlier in the week
Yeah.
when we go to Florida, and we watched a couple of videos. We're like, no, we're not gonna do that. There's like 1,000 fucking toxic, lethal insects and snakes and shit that we are not like
Not about it?
exposed
No,
to. Here,
I'm,
you know what
I'm
I mean?
about it. I'm
I'd
about
say
it.
do it. I've done
Dude,
it.
I
I don't
just
know,
the
man.
guy in the video. His name's like Fishing Garrett. He's actually pretty cool on Instagram. But
Plug.
he's walking around these places barefoot, like
Yeah.
in the swamp barefoot, and like that's what I wouldn't do. There's
He's
like
fucked. There's like a crocodile 3 feet away
Yeah,
from him.
and
Like,
I'm
there's
like-
look at this swamp puppy just taking a snooze.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what is this guy doing?
or like you can just literally step on a what do they call it, a
knows what
water
he's doing.
moccasin.
He knows what he's
and
doing,
it just
obviously.
nails you in the foot. Like I wouldn't do that.
He's been doing that for a long time. He knows what he's doing. He's obviously in that field.
Oh no, hold on.
But
Don't look. Viewers, don't look.
yeah, there's a
Behind
whole
the
room
curtain.
back there, guys.
Behind
There's
the
a
curtain.
huge room back there. You never know what's behind the curtain.
What happened?
The
I have
great
this thing
mystery. What's
unplugged.
behind that
Oh, no.
curtain?
And then what happens is the screen turns black and it stops recording.
There's a forest back there. There's a whole football field of space back there. You just never see it.
Yeah. If you guys went to the Everglades, you'd be on one of those air pontoons, and some guy would just be
The
zipping you
airboat
through
with the fan.
with the fan.
That's cool.
That's fun as fuck, actually.
Have you been on
I'd be
one?
down.
I've been a couple times, yeah.
So those. Oh, that's different than a hovercraft.
Yeah, I think.
Is there a fan underneath?
I think the hovercraft
How
is
does
under.
that-
It's multiple fans.
Yeah, you're not
underneath.
doing that in the Everglades, buddy.
Dude,
There's crocodiles
no.
everywhere.
What? In a hovercraft? I feel like a hovercraft
You're not
would be perfect.
No, it would not.
I don't know.
How would it not be?
You're
It
gonna go
floats.
swim in that water and
No, it's on a
No,
boat
it's-
still. It's,
it's
a
a
boat,
boat.
with like fans on the bottom of the
It
boat.
floats. The hovercraft hovers across
And it's
water,
got a-
land,
it's like
everything.
It's like
Alright.
inflated on the sides.
all right.
No, but it can go on land too.
Sure, but I mean, yeah. I mean,
why
I've
not
never
just
been
have
on
a
one.
fucking
It'd be
boat?
kind of cool.
It'd be fun as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Elon Musk goes to the Everglades. Like,
No, man. They've been
SpaceX
around.
takes on the
They've
alligators.
been around.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing that I said I wanted to try and see is because SpaceX does have a launch site.
They
in
do.
Florida.
It's
I
Cape
want-
Canaveral, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I think so. That's that's where NASA used to shoot the rockets, sort of.
I think no. They gave him the launch station.
Yeah.
For the first Apollo mission.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know if it's that.
I went there once too.
But I feel like
was fun.
one of the things I would love to see is a rocket just go off. In
Dude,
space.
that'd
I
be
feel
crazy.
like-
If you could time it to when they're throwing one up.
Well, because
Film it, too?
no,
Yeah.
but they're constantly shooting fucking satellites up in orbit for
Like
Starlink. So I
Star-
feel like they must do
that's
it
true.
there.
They shoot a fuckload of satellites up.
They got like 5,000 satellites.
But a
now,
lot
I
of-
think they do one like every week or something.
I think
maybe
a lot.
I'm wrong.
I feel like a lot of them aren't on. They're sent up with balloons.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Is that how they do it?
I've seen. That's how I've seen them do it.
Oh, that's
They
lame.
like throw it up, and maybe it has like a little thrust on it, but
Well, they're constantly testing those.
The rocket gets
The
pulled up with
rockets.
a balloon.
No, it's a satellite. It's like a
it's just a
box.
satellite. Satellites aren't too big. Maybe the size of like,
Yeah.
like this big. They could fit in this room probably.
Yeah.
I don't don't quote me on that. I have no idea. But there's
Anyway,
man,
but
it's
I
an
would
ins-
love to see a rocket launch.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. There's a fucking. They're putting up so many like between Amazon, Elon, like Virgin Mobile, all these places, they're putting up thousands of satellites a year now.
I know.
At some point, it's
Especially
like just gonna be a field of satellites.
India just made it to the moon.
They got to the moon. Japan too, bro. Japan. Everyone except us. Come on, Canada.
I know.
What are you doing, man?
I know.
Canada.
And what does Canada make? Just a fucking Canada arm?
We got the arm, brother. We've been holding on to that credit for
get
like 20 years
here,
now.
you know?
What the fuck's
Canada,
the
what
arm?
are you doing?
It's like this.
We
Just,
built the space arm that attaches to the International Space Station. You can grab shit. It's pretty impressive,
it's
but
like
it's always
a
done.
giant. One of those arcade machines.
Yeah. You can like grab onto shit with it off the space station. It's pretty cool, but we've been using that as our only thing for like 20 years. So
It's time to come with something new.
we need something new. We need something new.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we won't be anytime soon. All of our money's right now in Ukraine, so
Yeah,
when we get that back,
Ukraine,
when we
and
get
the rest
that
of it
back.
goes to fucking USA too.
So
We're basically an extension of the USA.
It's going to Ukraine and Justin Trudeau's vacations.
yeah. It was funny when they asked him about he just went to on vacation in
and he
Jamaica,
didn't
80
answer the
grand,
question?
and they're like, "What do
I
you
was
think
hanging
about
out with family and friends. It's
like everyone else?"
But then I'm like, I was gonna write. I was like, but your like wife divorced you.
Yeah.
Like, which family are you hanging out with? So just friends, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
He's
man.
fucked.
The guy, dude, I was watching all these interviews of him, and the question was basically like, everyone in Canada hates you, or like the people that voted you for you no longer even want you in power. Only 20-30% of the country approves of you. Like, what do you have to say about that? And he's just like, I made a promise in 2015. And the lady's like, yeah, but like they don't agree with it anymore. They're asking you to step down. I made a promise in 2015. Dude, shut up.
Like, why does he want it so bad?
Dude,
He wants power, man.
It's gotta be, man.
It's crazy.
It's at the point where it's like, you know, everyone hates you. Like, there's no positive comments anymore even.
Yeah, like, can't he just step down from the role?
Wouldn't you? If
If I knew that, like,
I would,
he's not
yeah.
even making that much money. Like,
Oh, yes, he is.
he is.
He's making a lot of money.
He is, but not on salary.
Not
Not
on
on
salary.
salary.
He's redirecting money into fucking We charities. He's
Yeah.
the scandal there. Like, he is making a ton of money. And now that his government was found guilty of misusing the Emergencies Act, and
Yeah.
they're trying to appeal it, like, big things are happening.
He's hiding away. He won't even get in trouble. They never get in trouble.
I know they don't.
Our only option is wait the rest of this term out and vote him out.
Like where Bill, you know the Epstein files that were released.
Yeah.
You see Bill and Hillary went there fucking 27 times or whatever. They're not gonna get in trouble.
No.
Nothing's gonna happen. They did it, but
Yeah.
they won't ever get elected again. So
No.
they're not gonna get nothing's gonna happen to them.
yeah.
It's wild. I was
And
following
that's
the Epstein
fucked.
list pretty seriously, man. It's like,
Dude, if you saw all the names that went there, like
some of them, the context matters. It definitely matters. Like
I think it does, yeah.
even George Lucas. I was like, George Lucas made Star Wars.
or
He was on there. I was like, George Lucas is a pervert. But it's
so
like
was Jim Carrey. And
all they asked the girls, like, did you ever see George
Yeah,
Lucas?
yeah.
But here's the thing,
But Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking is a midget pervert.
Yeah, I know.
He wanted to see the midgets draw
Naked or something.
Ask a
I wonder though if they all did fuck shit though when they went. Like, do you think here's a question? Like,
Yeah.
do you think the island was like meant for just like pedophilia, or do
No.
you think it was like to make
I
someone's
feel-
wishes come
no,
to life,
the
whatever
island,
they
the
may have been?
island was a
So, like-
tactic to make like it's like
blackmail.
blackmail.
Yeah,
that was the whole point.
extortion.
Of that thing. And to have something on them, and then they can tell them to do whatever they want. Which yes, whatever their sexual fantasy was.
Or any
Get them
fantasy.
to-
What
but-
if their
but
fantasy
that
wasn't
wasn't-
sexual?
it wasn't-
and they
it
just
wasn't
wanted to
like
do
a
something
spa,
else? Would you make
here
that
to-
happen too? Like,
No,
maybe
but-
that's why people like some amazing.
As
people
long as
like
they can
Jim
take
Carrey
pi-
went there or something. Like,
No, man.
I don't know.
But no, but they're like. The thing is like they weren't gonna openly say, "Hey, come do this," and then we're gonna hold
obviously,
it back
yeah.
in your face, throw it back in your face.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They said, "Yeah, come have fun. What do you
Yeah.
want to do?" But the whole logic behind it was to extort people and have something.
Because that's kind of the idea of like, if you want to believe in like the Illuminati or Freemasons and shit, like they make you do. If you're a straight
Oh, I
man,
definitely do
they
believe
make
that
you do
shit.
gay stuff, and then they got it pictures of you doing
Yeah.
having sex with men. It's like, okay,
Or-
well now we own you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And that's kind of what the Epstein thing was. He'd get all these rich, influential, powerful people there, put him in compromising positions, and then, okay, now I got you. Like,
Yeah.
So technically, if that's what you're saying, then maybe they are victims to a point.
Yeah, but you know what?
But at the end of the day, you chose to fuck a kid, like
whatever it was. Maybe it was there to just do a fuckload of drugs, and then you got these people doing a bunch of drugs. So like, that's what I mean. I wonder if it was all pedophilia or like there was some mix, like some other shit.
There was other shit.
But you know what my point.
The whole point was to extort and blackmail people. Yeah, that was the whole point.
I think the point is though, like if you went to the island. Likely you could, like, unless you're blind, you walk through rooms and there's like little girls or there's little boys. You witness these things that you
should have said something.
You should have a responsibility to say something. Call the authorities, right?
And the thing is all the locals that lived around that island knew what was going on too. They had nicknames for it. And they didn't say anything, which makes me think that they were.
They probably did say shit, but it's like neighbors and like, what are they gonna do to this rich, huge billionaire?
They were probably threatened.
Oh, you would be scared too. The guy's got you see all these world leaders showing up on this guy's property.
What are you gonna do? But they all talk amongst themselves. But they like you see the guy that's in charge of the justice system showing up. Like you see all these people that control the laws. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, you wake up with blocks.
How did they know this? They just had like one of these fucking neighbors had like binoculars and it was just like a telescope checking out the whole island.
All those locals in that archipelago had nicknames for this.
Well, think if you needed,
I would be, dude. If I was suspicious of that, I'd be that fucking guy in the mirror in the window with the fucking binoculars.
I would too. If I started seeing all these rich people come there, I'd be like,
I would say something.
You got to keep in mind too, like they got to get resources to the island somehow. So somebody takes a boat. Fills a merchant ship and delivers resources. So all these workers, they show up at this creepy island with a temple, and then they see little girls wandering around.
I think but also everyone that went there had to sign like an
it's
NDA or something.
Oh, really?
What are you doing though? If you're that guy, like you look like you're about to drive a boat in that outfit.
I have nothing to lose. I'm snitching.
What are you doing? If you drive out
I would
there,
too. I feel like it's not snitching when it involves children.
No. I don't mean like that.
I would snitch out anyone.
I'm telling for sure. But like, you there's a good chance that you end up dead, but at least you tried, right? Like I don't have nobody there's you can't come for anything in my life. You know what I mean? It's not like I have like kids and shit. Like threaten my kids and shit.
Yeah.
If I tell.
A dog.
Yeah. I would arrest my dog to free those kids. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, exactly. And
I love that dog more than anything.
No, that's not ratting out when it comes to children being abused.
No, for sure. Yeah, Epstein is a piece of shit. Everyone that knew about Epstein is a piece of shit, and they can all rot in hell if hell is a thing. Yeah. They can all die. They're fucking losers.
They are.
Amen to that.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
If that shit's real.
If that shit's real. We have that disclaimer every time we say it. We don't want people to start thinking we're Christians around here, man.
Yeah. Well, no, but you can't. You got to make sure. If it's not the Lord, praise Muhammad, Allah,
the universe itself.
What's the
Buddha,
Buddha,
Shabbat.
All religions, we also include them as well.
We believe in them equally as much, which is none.
We're not being prejudiced.
What a deconstructive disclaimer.
Have you seen Andrew Tate's disclaimer?
About what?
When he does his emergency broadcast?
No, what is it?
Oh my god.
Oh, we should. You can't pull it up.
Well, we can play it on here.
Put it on, man.
Andrew Tate's disclaimer. It's so funny.
I don't want to say anything too conspiratorial or negative, but I want you to understand that every single organization... Disclaimer. Oh, yeah, shit. Read the disclaimer before I go back to... Disclaimer before you speak, Andrew. Please. Are you trying to say that everything I say gets us in jail and trouble? Yes, and I also don't like your disclaimer. Why? Because your disclaimer's... Why? It's going to put me back in jail, isn't it? No, it's not. The disclaimer is bulletproof. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that disclaimer will get me put in jail. 1 second, and go. The content presented in this program is a lie, and the mainstream media always tell the truth. COVID was true, and you should be a vegan, and everything Andrew says isn't real. Do not use these words against him in court because he's a liar, and he really loves the President Biden and Greta Thunberg. Please do not take this program seriously and get your booster injections as soon as possible. Women can drive very well. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, that's fucking gold.
That is hilarious.
I don't want to put that at the front of every show I do.
It's so funny.
That's fucking gold, man. That guy is a riot.
He just loves pissing people off, you know?
Holy
it's bulletproof. It's bulletproof.
Man, I've been just watching a lot of different like random music, like biopics and documentaries and shit. I watched that Elvis movie not too long ago.
Was it good?
Which is pretty cool, yeah. It just had me thinking like Elvis was like the biggest fucking star at the time, like by a mile.
Yeah.
Right? But like, was his music necessarily better than like, you say people, you know, like each generation says that the one after them has terrible music, regardless of the generation. Like my parents, your rap music's garbage, and I'm like, that's garbage, and you're gonna be like, that's garbage.
Yeah, but their parents said their music was garbage.
Exactly, it goes all the way back until Beethoven, you know.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think what is like the best? If you had to say subjectively, obviously, is the best, say 10 years of music or 5 years of music, if you had to pick.
Yeah.
What would you put up there?
Okay, so which genre should we go with? Which genre should we talk about first here?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because there's all these different genres, and I like a lot of different genres of music, so some eras may not add up the same with.
I think like for me, it's the same. Like I like my favorite music is rap music, and I think the era that I like, the era I like, I still think that's the best era of music in general.
Is.
Do you want me to say it? I think like rap music from like 2006 to like 2011 was like the best.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, but you know what the funny thing is? It's also a bias because those are my teenage years, right? So it's like you're gonna think. I think if I would have grown up 10 years prior, I wouldn't be saying that, or 10 years after, I wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So what?
Like 06 to 2011, like rap music was the best.
So like the 2000s era.
Yeah, mid 2000s on, like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole, 50 Cent, Kanye, Mac Miller, like all that shit.
See, like, are we just saying personal preference or what we think changed the world?
No, not change the world, but like I think the best groups were like back further, like like NWA.
For rap music. So we just do rap music then.
You know what I mean? Like,
so you think
NWA? And I just honestly, I think that not because they're like I listen to them all the time.
Yeah.
But I do listen to them, but not all the time. I just think that what they did was so impressive, and they really just brought rap to a new level and really changed the game. And that's what brought rap to where it is. I think, which I think you got to give them that much credit for.
I'm surprised by that take from you because you're so young.
Actually, you know what? I'd probably agree with that. Not because of the rap music, but just the 1990 era because it had a lot of grunge, and I like.
The 90s was cool. 90s was like the last cool era. You know,
that was Nirvana. That was sick, dude. Pearl Jam.
Yeah. So much cool shit happened in the 90s.
Audio Slave, Soundgarden, like all those things.
For sure, Pearl Jam.
And then you also have like Ice Cube and NWA, and then you had Tupac and Biggie Smalls. If you want
that was a good era.
And Eminem's career started then as well. So probably 1990s would be my favorite.
I think maybe rock music was like, for the most part, was kind of peaking at the 90s. But I think rap music was just kind of still hadn't hit its peak yet.
Then you had some cool shit that came out like Linkin Park, how they mixed metal with rap.
Yeah.
And
that was early 2000s.
I think during the 1980 from like 1980 to 2000, like music drastically changed in that period. Like,
for sure.
Very drastically changed.
I will say now, the music's kind of shit.
See, that's the thing. It's because you're getting old now. That's why you say it. That's why you say it.
No. Because I actually go on to this thing on Browse, new music. I check the thing once a week. Every Friday, new music comes out, and I try listening to all of it, and it's just like, this sucks.
But here's the thing: you have to understand, like, you don't recognize it yet, but you are kind of old now. If you were a teenager, you would think that that's the best music in the world, and I promise you that's the case.
So you think it's just because teenagers are underdeveloped?
I mean, like, there definitely is kids, like teenagers, that like older shit too. Like, come on, like, we can't be the only anomalies that like older
okay,
stuff.
So then I got a question.
How
can teenagers? How can we can go back in time and appreciate this stuff, but we can't go we can't appreciate anything before.
It's hard
after.
because when I was in high school, I listened to a lot of like 80s metal. Was like my main thing, and rap music. I loved it, but now I'm like I don't even like that anymore, and I only really like rap music.
I like
There's
new
not
stuff.
even any new rock that comes out.
No,
anymore,
rock is
not
kind of
much
dead,
new
man.
rock.
Rock's
What do you got? You got July Talk. You got a couple good ones.
That's more alternative, but I think the closest would be what is it?
But that's just a Led Zeppelin ripoff.
But exactly. So you have no one. You have
like,
no
to
really,
us.
Huh?
To us, they're
You know
Led
what's
Zeppelin
funny
ripoff.
is Led Zeppelin ripped off most of their big songs too, right? They got sued for it and
Yeah,
lost.
True.
They stole all their music from like almost like blues artists.
True. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. They lost a huge lawsuit. But here's what's funny is like I think most people would agree that because my favorite rapper is Lil Wayne, like by a mile. I think most people would agree now that Lil Wayne is a goat. No, he's a goat, man. Like
his new stuff isn't that good.
No, but his catalog is insane, man. Like nobody's done what he's done, right?
No, he's done. No, but I will say his latest album, Funeral, sucked.
It was okay. It's just not what it was. But here's what the point I'm getting at is Lil Wayne at his peak when he was arguably like I would put prime Lil Wayne up against any rapper, like anybody at any era, and I think he would smoke him. But older people. So I was like 16, 15 years old when that came out. Older people were like, Lil Wayne's garbage. He sucks. What the fuck are we listening to?
Yeah.
But like now go ahead 15 years and he's recognized as, one of the best, right?
Yeah.
His catalog is one of the best. So what I'm saying is you're saying that now to the
be
kids.
Honest, I actually
Ice
have
Cube
someone to
has done a
rival
fuckload
him
too.
that I think is better.
Who?
In the same era.
Who?
I think Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye, yeah. But yeah, Kanye is amazing. Was amazing. But like how Lil Wayne, like if you're like a Lil Wayne verse was like gold.
But it wasn't. But that's the thing.
Most top 200 entries.
Kanye, not only was his verses good, but the song structure.
Sure,
the song was made.
The songs was
insane.
The songs were better put together than Lil Wayne, but that's what made Lil Wayne such a great rapper. Is like you could put him on anything. Yeah. And he could just hit it every time. He never missed for like 4 years.
There was my favorite song. I have a couple like.
Hold on.
President Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
President Carter is such a good song by him, but that album, I don't know what album that is.
That's from the Carter 4.
Okay, so Carter 4, Carter 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Like I was out of high school when that came out. You were in high school when that came out. So I think that's one of Lil Wayne's least good albums.
You think those are his least?
Carter 4 is like okay, but the Carter 2 like shit.
No, Carter 3 is good.
Carter 3 is amazing. Yeah, 2008. How old were you in 2008?
I was 10.
You're 10 years old, so you're just a kid.
10.
Shouldn't have been listening to it.
Honestly, can't say I've even listened to it.
Hey, this guy was 7.
You should listen to the Carter 2. It's like an amazing piece of work. It's so good. But anyways, I think I would put Lil Wayne up against anybody, and I think he's got him.
Pretty boss too in this prime.
Obviously, you're right. Like the last even his like verses that he's on featured.
Like all the lyrics.
Zero writing off the top.
Mr. Carter. That was like
since he was 17. Since after just before the Carter 1, it was all off the top of his head, man.
That's crazy. That's kind of like Juice WRLD.
This guy put out endless mixtapes. Has the most top 200 Billboard entries. Period.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Two albums platinum first week, back-to-back albums. Like number 1 while in prison.
I also feel like now he's stepped back. He's not really what he's doing.
No, and the wave has changed, man. It's not the same music. What he did is not the same as what's coming out now, right?
So what is coming out? And what is the future?
It's all female rappers now. You guys listening to a lot of rap music now? Ice Spice, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion.
Honestly, like
Sexy Red.
I don't mind Nicki Minaj. I like her.
Yeah.
I don't really like Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm not a fan of hers.
I can't really listen to her, and Cardi B can't.
But
really
again, I feel like Nicki Minaj might be biased because she was one of those OGs.
Like, I don't think he gets the pattern here. You know.
No.
He doesn't get the pattern.
No. It's.
He's immune to the pattern.
No. It's because all the new ones they say certain things that I can't be bumping in a car with people.
You're still in the Matrix. I'm looking out and saying I understand why I think my music from my era was better. And you're just like every time we talk to someone, talk about someone, you're like, but no, it was better back in. We're telling you that.
Okay, so you're saying,
we know. That's our point of the whole conversation.
You drove your vehicle down the street and you're bumping wet ass pussy.
I don't like that song,
You're
but I'll put a Glorilla song on it.
It's not about the
bump
looks
it.
I don't care about. I don't give a fuck if someone's looking at me.
I don't-
I like the
I
song.
could-
I'll look at them and like make them laugh or
Like,
something. Like,
that new Ice Spice song, Ice Spice is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like she kind of like co-op the drill sound, New York drill sound,
These bitches are so
which is kind of hard sometimes, man.
Who else is?
They are
You know who died? Who was that one girl from Iggy Azalea? She kind of fell off.
Yeah, but her OnlyFans is blown up.
Oh, did it?
She makes millions on OnlyFans.
These chicks
It's
are
because
whack.
she fucked up a lot of things, and she had
She
two.
said some racist shit, I think.
Oh, did she?
These girl rappers are whack.
Oh, you don't like them?
No,
I think-
it's not that I don't like it.
No,
Listen,
honestly,
I'll
like,
say
I'm
it
rooting
for the
for
most
them.
part they're garbage, but like sometimes they put. I wouldn't listen to an album of Ice Spice or
Hell
Glorilla,
no.
but like that one Glorilla song, Tomorrow or Tomorrow
Who's
2
it
or whatever with Cardi B. That shit.
What about
booms?
what about that other girl? Fuck, what's her name? The big girl.
Lizzo?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, brother. Yo, Lizzo is a fat piece of shit, dude.
Oh my
I hate
God.
Lizzo because she like promotes this like unhealthy just attitude and lifestyle, man. It's fucked. And she's on Peloton commercials. Bro, you're not going on that
What's
bike.
Peloton?
The bike, the stationary
Oh, really?
bikes, man.
She's on those.
She was. They probably dropped her ass, bro. They're in trouble. Peloton's financially not doing so hot.
To be honest, it's not. My favorite female singer is probably Alessia Cara.
Yeah, what songs does she have?
She has that song like "Oh Here, Oh Here."
I don't know.
Ask myself, what am I doing?
Oh, that's her? Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, she's good.
she's got a lot of other songs, and I really and she's from Brampton too.
Oh, she's from Brampton.
Yeah.
She's Indian?
No,
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
weird.
Maybe I
She
don't know.
probably is.
But she doesn't. She doesn't have an accent or anything. But I just really like her shit. I think she's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I still listen to I mostly listen to drill music now, like drill rap.
Joe Rap?
I just like these little kids talking about murdering each other.
What about
Gotcha.
Moneybag Yo?
I like Moneybag Yo, but he's old, but
He isn't old.
he's old. He made it old,
Hey,
you
he
know.
made it, though.
He made it when he was
made
old, and that's
every
what gives
guy,
me
though.
hope.
Yeah.
I always see these guys. I'm like, wait, how old is he, bro? He only blew up 2 years ago. He's 32. I'm 30. You know what I mean?
Dude, Steve Carell blew up at like 37.
Yeah, that's true. It's different in rap music. It's so much harder.
Yeah.
They don't want an old guy up there rapping about doing drugs and gang shit. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you've been working at a
What about
factory.
like Gucci?
Yeah, you gotta be sick.
Gucci Mane's been around since like 2002.
He's been around since he was young, yeah.
He's like over 40 now. Though.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah.
been in the game
All the
20
goats
years.
are, dude. All the goats
True.
are.
And
And then
Rick Ross. He's
Rick
over
Ross, he's
40.
been in since like 2005.
Devin,
those-
you should live to see all these people pass away on Google, and you'll be like, oh no.
Yeah, that's true. You're gonna see it on Facebook pop up.
Yeah,
Rick Ross
even your
dies
big
in
star,
McDonald's.
Eminem. You're gonna see it one day.
No, Eminem went nuts.
Eminem should have quit like 5 years
He
ago.
went nuts.
Yeah.
He should have stopped rapping like 5 years
He's
ago.
just saying some shit now.
It's just corny
Is he?
now, man.
Yeah.
He's just beefing with the Coy Leroy or whatever her name is. Now they had
Kid
it.
Leroy?
No, Coy Leroy.
Why?
So Coy Leroy's dad is Benzino, who used to own
who
that
he dissed.
the Source magazine. Who
Yeah,
Eminem
yeah.
dissed way back.
So now he's beefing this. His son's like trying to rap
Daughter,
battle?
it's a daughter. It's a daughter. Yeah,
Oh, this is his daughter?
his daughter is. You never heard of her? She dated
No.
Pressa from Toronto.
Oh, true. I know who Press is.
Press
I
is-
didn't know.
Press is-
Coy Leroy? I'm
Coy
not-
Leroy.
I'm-
Coy Leroy.
Coy
I really
Leroy?
fuck with Tyler the Creator in their group.
Yeah,
They're sick.
I used to too. The
I
first
really like
couple
their vibes.
mixtapes.
Their
That's
fucking
your
comedy
era,
and
That's
shit.
my era too.
I
yeah.
like Lil Dicky. He's fucking
Lil Dicky's.
funny. He's
Yeah, he just
great.
has a new music video I saw.
Yeah, he's got
got a new
it's all from
show.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
all
I've
from,
watched the show.
It's all from the show.
Have you
yeah.
seen the latest season?
What? How many seasons are there?
Three.
Okay, no, I've seen 2 seasons.
Third season's insane.
What is it on?
On
Dave
Disney.
hasn't even watched
Disney.
Dave.
I know. I watched the first 2, man. He stole Theo Von jokes in that show, man.
That's what I saw Theo Von say that. He's like, fuck this guy. Like,
That was hilarious. He was on
Whatever,
Barstool.
man. Fuck.
He's on Barstool or whatever.
Yeah,
he's just
and
like,
he's
oh, he's like a little Dicky. Oh, that guy stole some of my jokes. Wait, what? And they all lose it. He's like, I don't know. Yeah, you know.
yeah.
Because you know
Yeah,
that
he's
the
being
wooden,
humble
the,
about
wood,
it.
the wooden
Wooden
shirt.
shirt. He said that one.
Yeah.
It's a Theo Von bit. Off
Yeah.
Dave, where he gets that wooden shirt.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he put a Theo Von bit and transformed it into like
Scene in
a scene
sitcom.
in a tell.
Still, it's such a specific thing, man.
It is, but like I guess honestly, you should take it as like being admired. That
he should get writing credit.
He liked it enough to put it in his show.
But that's the thing. There was no
credit
in the credit of that episode. There was no Theo Von.
Yeah, he should have got writing credit for sure. Because that's a joke he tours with.
That's true.
And he makes money on that joke. It's not something he just said. Like, if I quoted you about something, you're not getting paid on that. But
if he just acknowledged him and said, hey, like,
this jokes were inspired by Theo Von, no one would do that. And Theo Von's not going to sue him for that.
No.
It probably wouldn't even hold up.
No.
But
he's just like, he wants everyone to know that was mine.
Yeah. You know what? He wouldn't even have said it when the little Dickie's name got brought up.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You know, who's the other guy that's in the Dave show that's always with, he's in a...
Oh, Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
The ginger?
And who's the...
Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Bad Friends.
Those guys are funny.
Yeah.
They're coming to Ontario soon. I was going to go maybe. Windsor and... They're going to Windsor. It's kind of a mission.
You get a podcast with them.
You're up. I'm set if I can get on.
Those guys are hilarious.
Yeah. They are good, yeah.
They're simply like, they're so good.
They're really fucking funny. Yeah.
That's like, that would be like total, anybody should inspire to be as good.
Once we get to episode 50, guys, we'll be there.
Yeah. But you know what it helps is like they're stand-up comedians and they're seasoned stand-up comedians and they write scripts and they write scenes.
So they're just really good
jokes.
So
funny. They do bits on the show.
And you know what else I didn't know on that Dave show? Kevin Hart writes
executively produced it. Yeah.
I won't watch it anymore then.
No,
fuck Kevin Hart, man.
You didn't like his comments and got him canceled from doing.
What was his comments?
Oscars or something.
Oh yeah,
really? You won't watch it because Kevin Hart made it?
Kevin Hart's just a piece of shit, and he makes the same movie over and over again.
That is true.
Like he makes horrible movies now. He's made some good movies, and he's had some good stand-up.
Well, he's making a good show with Lil Dicky.
I won't watch it. I won't watch season 3.
Oh no!
Heartbeat Entertainment.
Damn.
Fuck you, Heartbeat Entertainment.
Is it made by Heartbeat Entertainment though?
Is it? Well, that's what he's claiming.
No, I don't think it is.
No.
That's his production company.
It's not by his production company.
He's just an executive.
Well, I stand by that. I stand by it anyways.
Who else is? There's someone else that produces that show too. Let me look.
I don't know. I have no idea. I just knew that Kevin Hart was a producer for it and whatever.
Kevin Hart is like one of those guys he like was funny as fuck. He actually was pretty fucking funny. He's just like sold out, man. Like The Rock. Like these guys, all they do is like cookie cutter bullshit movies with some jokes, but not funny. They're all PG. They're all just lame, you know. And
Scooter Braun produces it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Justin Bieber's.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift's ex-manager.
Yeah.
He actually is the one that kind of fucked over Taylor Swift and the reason she made Taylor's versions. You ever hear that story?
No.
You know Taylor's versions?
Of?
Taylor
album?
Swift has versions of her album, the same album. And one's the original and one's called Taylor's version. So what happened was Scooter Braun bought her master. So she owns the publishing, which means she owns the music and the lyrics, but she doesn't own the original copies to the music. The Big Machine Records own the original copies. They then sold them to Scooter Braun and an investment firm without even telling Taylor, giving her the option to buy it. Right? So she got pissed and said, "This is bullshit. I want to buy my masters." She wanted to own her masters. Right? So here's the loophole, and this is actually super genius.
Did she end up buying? She owns everything.
No, let me tell the story and you'll find out. Okay, be patient, my friend.
All right.
So, like I said, she owns the lyrics and the music, but she doesn't own the copies. So she makes money off the publishing and shit, but not the original copies. So when you buy a CD, you're also paying Scooter Braun. What she does, because she owns the music, she can re-record the music identically and re-release it as an album. The same album, the same artwork and everything. So she's been re-recording her albums and re-releasing them Taylor's version, and they're identical. Like she resung them all she has to do is re-sing them, and she can put them out under her own label.
Damn.
And then you know what happens? All her fans are the most dedicated fans in the world. They all bought them. So she sold like 160,000 vinyls, million records on streaming. You know what I mean? Like people fucking came, and now it's like the old records aren't even spinning anymore.
I feel like though Taylor Swift, I feel like she's just not a nice person deep down.
Probably not. You have to be a certain amount of...
Hard to say, we never met her.
I haven't met her.
I've seen interviews and I've just seen things,
I watched her
documentary. I've heard things and I just feel like she's super ego.
You have to understand, to get to that position, you have to be a certain type of person for sure.
Yeah.
You have to be able to like.
You have to be cutthroat.
You have to be a little cutthroat, I think, because like she's the most streamed artist in the world. She's like top 5 most famous people right now.
Like, and the whole thing with what's his name, Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that?
He's
so
it's her boyfriend.
Plays for the Chiefs, but she'll go to these games and it's all about who's playing, but for some reason the cameras go to her, and like she's kind of stealing his spotlight in a way. Or that's the debate.
The Chiefs are getting crazy viewership
because
people are watching to see Taylor Swift come on camera.
Yeah, they're not even watching for the.
They don't give a fuck about football. Like a bunch of little girls are watching Kansas City games because they want to see Taylor Swift pop.
They always have like a kiss at the end of the game, and they're like, oh, and it's crazy because Travis Kelce isn't even the quarterback.
I mean, I bet you the football players don't really care because it's bringing them a bit of attention too.
Oh, everyone's getting paid now, right?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They're just getting more money from it.
But what's crazy is like he is getting more attention than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and he's the star. I
know.
didn't even know who Kelce was before Taylor Swift.
And now everyone's like, he's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm the best player in the NFL.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes is pretty famous. Like, he's the guy. He's that guy, right?
Yeah.
And I haven't heard of him. He should have dated Taylor Swift.
There's something else. Like his sister or something, or no, his girlfriend was with Taylor Swift at like a club or something. There's something going on with that, and now they're like
besties.
They're besties.
Fake besties.
Yeah.
Yeah, internet besties, clout besties.
Dude, it is for clout because Miley Cyrus is.
They probably get together.
Miley
Cyrus's
sister, Noah Cyrus, dated Lil Xan just to like help their careers. Like it was a fake relationship.
Yeah, it didn't work for either of them.
No.
And he's on reality TV now.
Noah Cyrus.
Lil Xan's on a reality show now.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's some bullshit. No, I've never seen it, but it's some bullshit. Google it. It's like some shit like a bunch of celebrities are on it, like Dancing with the Stars type of shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Dude, that's where celebrities go to die. They go on Dancing with the Stars.
Or Masked Singers. Now Lil Wayne was on Masked Singer. I'm not sure why. He was on that season.
No.
I was thinking, man, this guy career is done?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is he on this? Because once in a while they'll get a big star, but mostly it's like 90s sitcom actors.
He definitely owns a percentage of Drake's records, doesn't he?
So that's complicated because it was a Cash Money, Young Money joint venture for Drake's contract.
Yeah.
A few years ago, Lil Wayne sued Cash Money Records for $51 million.
Because that was with Birdman?
Birdman owns Cash Money Records and his brother Slim. Mm-hmm. So Lil Wayne won the lawsuit, and I believe he got his masters back and probably owns Young Money Records. And he got it.
Drake and Nicki.
Drake, Nicki, Tyga
Who
never.
owns that?
What? Cash
Lil
Money
Wayne owns that.
Young Money Records, yeah. But Cash Money Records is the thing that started it all, right? Actually, such a genius operation. They were like the biggest independent rap album and they were from New Orleans, and they were just had in-house producers, and they would all just use the same production, and they would pop out CDs like crazy. Then they got a insane deal with Universal Records, and it was like they got $100 million payout, and they still keep to own their shit, but they got distribution through Universal. It was an unheard of deal at the time, like 2000.
Yeah.
Birdman's a smart guy, but he just wouldn't pay people.
Yeah.
Tyga is owed millions of dollars. I'm sure Drake isn't, because Drake is Drake. Nicki probably isn't owed, but Lil Wayne was owed 8 figures.
But what I'm saying is
10 million plus.
Do you think because Drake was signed under to Young Money, and he was signed under to Cash Money?
It was like a joint. It was a joint thing, I think. Yeah.
So, but I'm saying, do you think Lil Wayne gets money from Drake?
Yeah, for sure he does. And there was another dude. The guy that brought Drake to Lil Wayne was what's his name? Jay Prince Jr. And he was supposed to get. Again, he got fucked over too. He was supposed to get.
But this guy's making retarded money. Why doesn't he just pay his guys?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one knows, man. He's just a greedy piece of shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't paying anybody, man. Like, you're making millions. Like, Young Money was supposed to get $50 million from the imprint with Universal Records, right? And they never saw a cent of it. And then people were like, "Oh, Lil Wayne's not paying me. Lil Wayne's not paying." No, he's not getting paid either. Yeah. And he's the flagship artist for 20 years.
Yeah.
Just like it's just bad business, if you ask me.
Yeah. And now it's Drake. He handed the torch off.
Yeah, Drake is signed with probably just Universal Records now. I bet you.
Drake is the one that owns it all?
No, he's
carrying the torch for Lil Wayne now.
His deal was up with Cash Money. I assume he didn't re-sign. You would just sign right to the. It's a bad idea to sign to a rapper.
But then that also happened with Jay-Z, wasn't he not paying or something?
I don't know.
Because he had Hall of Good Music, and then Travis Scott was signed to Good Music. Like
Travis.
Seems like
they
you
were all
like,
under that.
Good Music is another fail.
Seems like you really got to trust your manager. To like,
yeah, you know what? I would never sign I'd never sign to another artist.
The same thing happened to NWA.
I know, yeah.
Oh, people, Backstreet Boys, anybody that's been big has been fucked with, right? Elvis even got fucked over millions.
Yeah.
Right, so you gotta just, in today's age, it's just best to be independent, man. Mm-hmm. You can look at what we have here. This is a shitty podcast, and we could make music from this.
Mm-hmm.
With this curtain,
Yeah.
Especially what's behind that curtain. You don't know what's behind
it's
that.
Like, that's the thing. It's the whole lie of the middleman.
You don't need him anymore.
You need a middleman. No, but that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
You need a middleman. You don't need to worry about this. I'll worry about it.
It's true.
And then,
what you did back in those times, up until like
because
7 years
there was
ago.
no platforms for you able. Yeah, you did need that guy that knew people, but now that you can connect to anyone.
Yeah, Spotify is your record distribution now. Nobody's buying CDs anyways. If you're a new artist, you're on Spotify, man, or you're on YouTube, or you're on SoundCloud. You don't need to have someone distribute your music anymore.
Just to take a percentage.
Just to take 80%, 70% or more.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. That's an insane thing to do.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't do it. If I had any musical talent and people wanted to hear me rap, well, maybe I'll try one day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't sign to
the next Lil Dicky.
I'll be the next Lil Dicky. I'm not as good. Lil Dicky's actually a really good rapper.
He is.
He just has to put some fucking music out because it's been so...
Yeah.
He put some shit out, man.
He did. He put out a whole album.
I think the TV show's done so much better for him than music ever did.
To be honest, I think he's a better actor than a rapper at this point. He's good at rapping, but you need that flair.
Yeah.
And I feel like he is more funnier, and I like watching him better than I like listening to him.
I think his music's probably hard to sell too, because rap historically is a very serious genre. Like people don't like the joking stuff doesn't really go that far in rap music. Parody and kind of humorous shit. People want to hear about killing. Drugs. Like, you know what I mean? No, Lil Dicky successfully did it though.
There's only one guy that I think really made it big from doing parodies of songs, and that's like Weird Al.
Dude, I just watched his like autobiography the other day on Roku.
He has a movie, right?
Yeah, but it's fucked, man. It's not accurate at all, and he produced it. It's supposed to be a parody of an autobiographical movie.
Yeah.
So like, it's just so ridiculous. Like he's like the biggest artist in the world. Pablo Escobar wants him to come down to play a private show. He's got 7 platinum records on his chain. His parents like wanted him. His parents were like apparently really nice, supportive people. And in the movie, they're like, "Yo, your dream will die. Like you'll never make it." You know what I mean? Like he's got the accordion. It's just ridiculous, man. It's what you would expect from Weird Al.
True.
Check it out. It's kind of funny. But
Lil Dicky did successfully do it.
He did it well, and like nobody else has been able to do it and get off like that YouTube kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Lil Dicky did it in a professional way where people bought his singles.
Mm-hmm.
Not like some shit like it. Otherwise, like parody rap, it kind of just stays on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
he didn't even really do parody rap.
Well, it's like humorous, joking.
Yeah, it was comedical, like
comic.
Not
rap,
all
maybe.
of it though. They had some serious ones with like less jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they never sell.
I like that one with Snoop Dogg, Professional Rapper. That's a fucking fire song.
But his songs that are serious, they don't blow up the same as his funny one.
Yeah,
or what's that one? Save That Money? That's a banger too.
That's a good one, yeah.
I like Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday, yeah, with Chris Brown. Yeah, we're saying it. He's got some tunes actually. Yeah. He's got some tunes. I'll give him that. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode right here. Again, my boys Raised from Comedy, Devin, Roan, go follow them. Check them out at Raised by Comedy. You can go ahead and see their personal pages as well. I'll tag that in the description. I'm Davey on everything. Thank you guys for coming by, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Ciao.
Big cheese, no design on my jacket. Work hard, now I'm changing my bracket. Talk tough, we ain't hearing that racket. Dogs came in, you know how to stack it. Take it wrong, but I'ma need my ends though. I got tigers on my chest like Kenzo. Rail came, yeah, he putting that Benz though. Carol's here, man, you know you stay 10 toes. Big dog, man, you know I ain't worried. Bent up, so I'm talking real slurry. Got a blast, bro, I'm always in a hurry. Big Drake, shooting dirty like Curry. Take a yerky, ain't know he stay passed up. You don't catch him late night, then you ass out. No Unc real, how to put the E-class up. They like, X nigga, how you take the fast ride? 2018, it was me and Big